Social Security Beneficiaries, your new higher benefit is now here. This includes Social Security Retirement, Disability, SSDI, and Survivor's Benefits. I also do have a special note in this video for those of you who receive Social Security benefits in conjunction with SSI Supplemental Security Benefits simultaneously. We have a lot to cover in this video, so let's get into it right away. But if you haven't done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of this information that continues to change very rapidly. I know it's very confusing out there trying to keep everything straight as far as all of these changes, but don't worry, I'm doing all the research on your behalf and I distill it all down into these short condensed videos to help you out in any way that I can every single day, because I want to be and continue to be your daily advocate in any way that I possibly can. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and my commitment to you and this community is to keep you updated every single day throughout this time. All right, let's get into this right away. All right, so it is finally upon us. We've all been waiting for higher benefits for a very, very long time now, right? I mean, how long have we been asking ourselves, when are we finally going to get more in our monthly benefits? We're all struggling. We need higher benefits. We need Congress to approve a raise. We need more money each and every month with everything going on right now. We need that raise. Well, we're finally going to get a little bit of a reprieve here very soon. Even though it's not going to be a huge raise, at least it'll be something until we can get a more longer-term solution put in place, something approved by Congress, as there are multiple different proposals out there right now to actually raise and reform Social Security benefits and raise them up for the millions upon millions of beneficiaries. There's almost 70 million beneficiaries that draw on Social Security every single month. That is a huge portion and percentage of our population. So, as you can see here, there's a lot of people that really, really need these benefits, and ultimately a higher benefit at that. So, let's get into it here and talk through the very important information that we need to know in regards to these higher benefits that are going to be starting pretty much very, very soon. So let's talk through these. Now, this is going to be in conjunction to your higher benefits as a result of the cost of living adjustment for 2022 and the payment schedule. So I want to run through that for you because I've seen a lot of comments down below from many people reaching out wondering, when are we going to get our higher payment? I've been waiting for a very long time now. When is it finally going to arrive? So let me lay out the payment schedule for you in this video, and also in just a minute here, I do have that special note for those of you who do receive Social Security benefits in conjunction with SSI, Supplemental Security Income Benefits, simultaneously. So there's a special note for you because your benefits actually arrive on a separate day. So let me lay all this out for you. All right, so all of this is predicated by when your birthday lands in the month. So I'm going to lay this payment schedule out for you, and it all depends on the day of the month in which your birthday lands. So if your birthday is on the 5th, you're going to get your check a different day. If your birthday lands on the 15th, it's going to arrive a separate day. If your birthday lands on the 25th, it's going to arrive a separate day. So pay attention to the schedule here I'm going to give you, and also I will link it down below from the Social Security website so you can go reference it yourself if you would like to see it there. But again, I'll walk you through that schedule right here, right now. All right, so here it is. If your birthday lands anywhere between the 1st and the 10th of the month, you will be getting your payments on, from Social Security by the way, your Social Security benefits, you'll be receiving your payments on the 2nd Wednesday of every single month, going forward through the entire year of 2022. Now, if your birthday lands between the 11th and the 20th of the month, again, whatever day your birthday lands, you'll be getting your payment on the 3rd Wednesday of every single month going forward through the entire year of 2022. Now, if your birthday lands anywhere between the 21st and the 31st of the month, then you're going to be receiving your payment on the 4th Wednesday of every single month through the entire year of 2022. So now, again, that is the payment schedule right there. So again, check out what day your birthday is. Again, let me give you a quick example. Let's just say that your birthday lands on the 19th of the month. If that's the case, according to this payment schedule, looking into it, your birthday would land between the second category that I just mentioned, right? Between the 11th and the 20th of the month, right? So it's the 19th, so it lands in that category. Therefore, you'd be receiving your payment on the actual third Wednesday of the month. Let me give you one more quick example. Let's say that your birthday lands on the 31st of the month or the 30th of the month, because not every month has 31 days. So let's just say it lands on the 30th of the month. Well, you would fall into the third category that I mentioned, which is the 21st through the 31st of the month. Therefore, your payment would arrive on the fourth Wednesday of every single month. Make sense? So, again, I will link that down below, the page right out of the Social Security website, where you can go and reference that if you would like to get the full schedule, but I pretty much just read it out for you right there. So, if you want to see it, though, you're welcome to visit that page, and I have it linked down below in the description of this video. So, feel free to check that out as well. All right, so one more note here, and then we can talk about some more information. For those of you who receive Social Security benefits in conjunction with SSI benefits, supplemental security income, you have a special payment date. And for those of you who have been receiving Social Security benefits prior to May of 1997. So if you've been receiving Social Security benefits for, call it 24 years or more, or so, pretty much 25 years, let's just call it 25 years or longer, then your payment could be a little bit different. So let me walk you through this because there's always a little caveat to everything. So this is a special payment date for those individuals. So if you're somebody who receives Social Security benefits in conjunction with SSI, or you've been receiving Social Security benefits prior to May of 1997, these are your payment dates. They're saying that it'll arrive on the third of the month. Now, I wanted to bring this up because I've seen some comments down below from some of you who receive your benefits on the 3rd, who fall into this category, and you've said, hey, does this mean my benefit date is going to change? No, it shouldn't. Now, again, these are general statements because everybody's situation is a little bit different. So again, you might want to check out that schedule that I have linked down below in the description. Otherwise, you should be receiving your payment on the same date that you've always been receiving it, right? For the most part, it's not going to change. But again, everybody's situation is different, and I don't know everybody's exact situation because there's a lot of people that get these benefits, right? Millions and millions of people who receive these benefits, and everyone's situation is a little bit different. So again, if you're already receiving your benefits on the 3rd of the month, your payment schedule probably won't be changing, right? You probably fall into the category of what I just said. Either one of the following applies to you. You've been receiving benefits since before May of 1997, which would pay your benefits on the 3rd of the month, or you're somebody who receives Social Security and SSI at the same time, right? Concurrent claims, as they call it. And yes, you can receive Social Security and SSI at the same time. If you're one of those people, then your payment would arrive on the 3rd of the month, according to the Social Security website. So I hope that kind of clears it up right there. Again, feel free to reference that link that I have down below in the description of this video, where it'll take you directly to the Social Security website, and you can see it right there, the payment schedule for 2022. It lays it all out depending on when your birthday is, as well as it has the special note there for this second category that I just laid out for those people who have been receiving benefits for a long time, or the concurrent claims. So feel free to check that out as well. Now, when it comes to higher permanent benefits, when it comes to raising benefits up to the federal poverty line or 125% of the federal poverty line, that's where we need to have a little bit more of a deeper discussion, because we do know that there are multiple different proposals out there right now that are all floating around to actually raise benefits up to either 100% of the federal poverty line and or 125% of the federal poverty line. This would be absolutely amazing for a lot of people, right? We've been calling on this for a very long time now, and even the president has said no older adults or people with disabilities should ever need to live in poverty in America. Well, unfortunately, if your benefit is less than $1,073 each and every month, by definition, that benefit would be below the poverty line. So, following through with the president's commitment, it seems to me like we should be probably implementing some of these permanent raises to beneficiaries as soon as possible. Now, again, if you have other income in conjunction with your benefit and your total income is over that, well then, maybe by definition, you wouldn't be below the poverty line, but for the most part, the vast majority of people who receive Social Security benefits, whether it's retirement or SSDI or SSI, probably don't have a whole lot of other income coming in on the side, right? I've looked at the statistics out there, and the vast majority of Social Security beneficiaries, that is their only source of income, right? So yeah, I think we can see the numbers right here. We've seen all the statistics. We've seen it all play out. So anyway, when it comes to those other proposals, including the Social Security 2100, the Social Security for Futures Generations Act by Al Lawson. The other one, by the way, Social Security 2100, is from John Larson. There's also a proposal out there from Bernie Sanders. He has a proposal out there to reform Social Security, as well as the president has his own agenda for reforming Social Security. So as you can see here, there's a lot of different proposals out there to actually raise benefits and actually reform the Social Security program. There's a lot going on. So as we do get more information on any of these proposals, I will certainly bring that to you, but it does look a little bit encouraging, as I've seen some data that looks like there should be that Congress should be bringing this to the floor within the next couple months here to actually debate this and actually bring it through the markup phase and actually start talking through some of these proposals to actually raise and reform Social Security benefits. So that'd be absolutely amazing. It would be life-changing for millions of people. And ultimately, it would be giving people the equity that they need to live on every single month and doing what the president has called on, which is making sure that no older adults or people with disabilities ever need to live in poverty in America, right? So I love following through and mentioning that quote from the president because he has said it, and I feel like it's only time that he follows through with what he said, right? So it's about time that something like that happens. And I know that many people in this community have been calling out for many, many months now, actually a long time, that we've been making videos like this and are reaching out saying, hey, we need a raise, we need a permanent raise, we need higher benefits, we really need to do something because living on $600 or living on $820 or $942 a month just simply does not cut it anymore. Yeah, it's probably been many, many years since trying to live on that little bit of income has been able to be sustainable. It probably hasn't been for a very long time now, especially with everything going on now as of recently, right? So I hope this helps you out. Again, feel free to check out that link down in the description. It brings you directly to the Social Security website where you can see the payment schedules for yourself if you'd like to see it. Otherwise, I did lay it out right here in this video, exactly as the information as presented on the Social Security website. But I do know that sometimes visuals do help quite a bit as well. So feel free to check out the link down below in the description. Otherwise, I hope that this video helps you out. I hope it clears things up as far as when your new higher benefit will be arriving. And please leave your comments or questions down below. I'll continue doing anything I possibly can to make sure that you're staying tuned with all the latest updates as they are being released. There's a lot going on, but don't worry, I'm doing all the research on your behalf and I distill it all down into these short videos. So subscribe down below so you don't miss any updates going forward. Share this video with your friends, family, and social media, especially if those people are receiving Social Security of any kind. And feel free to go back and check out any of the 2,000 videos right here on the channel. Enjoy your day. Thanks again. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you again later in the